Hello everyone, a little price update on gold, and a really interesting time we're seeing right now as the first time we actually closed a daily candle below 4,000 level. We had a nice bounce today of this accumulation zone right here. As I said before, I already purchased my first part over here and I'm waiting for lower levels. But if we look at daily chart, we can clearly see how beautifully structured this wedge is. Here we have resistance. It's been touched multiple times, and we have a little trend line right here that's also respected so many times. And as we look closer on 4-hour chart, we can see beautifully how the price is behaving inside this triangle. It's not going outside of this trend line, and it's not breaking down below. So we're just gonna probably continue going down here, and we're either gonna break up to this resistance, or in my opinion, I think we're gonna break down just for a minute to lower levels right here. So that's my prediction for gold. But as you can see, for now we are trading in this zone, and we're gonna see a break up or break down. We have a strong 4,000 support here, and we have this trend line right there. So strong support on the way down. If we break it, I think next step will be, technically it should be 3,600, but I think it's a worthwhile to just DCA all the way down to 35 to have a couple of orders here, because of course this is not financial advice, but you never know where the price is going to stop, because a lot of people are waiting here for the great entry, and you don't know if we ever get there, because it happens so many times when there are obvious levels that everyone was waiting for and we never touch it. So these people are just going to change the price up here. So my strategy is, like, when we break here, I'm just going to DCA all the way down to 3,500, and my average buy will be, worst case scenario is going to be around here. So that's a good entry point. So when we look at gold, silver, we're breaking this resistance right here, this level right here. I think we need one more push, retest, and we're gonna go to 80, and that's my prediction, that I think this is going to happen. And right now my silver exposure is around 6% of my portfolio, and as we go to 80 in gold silver ratio, I'm planning to increase my exposure to around 10%. Okay, so I think in order to hit this level 80 for gold silver ratio, I think we need a little bit more shakeout on gold. This is gold chart, and what I've noticed that silver is actually weakening right now. Every time we're hitting those lows, silver is going much lower, and it's actually losing in relation to gold, and we can see it clearly here on silver chart that we're going down here, whereas on gold we're steady. So I think one more shakeout to the downside here to 30, let's say 700, that would take us down around 7%, and for silver it should be around 15%. So that would take us down to around 30, 36, which is my maximum down target for silver, and that would take us on gold silver ratio. That should take us to this level 80, and I think we should get a bounce down here, something like that. So that's what I'm playing out, because we have this strong trend line here, as you can see. Started here, then we bounced again, we broke it, and I think we're gonna retest this from this side and come back down to this channel right here. So this is gonna be a good moment to accumulate silver. If we break higher, more silver, around 15, maybe 20% of my portfolio. And as we go down, I'm just gonna sell my silver into cash or gold, and I'm just gonna accumulate more gold in these zones. I hope that's clear. Let's take a quick look at GDX, because I'm more interested in GDX right now, rather than physical gold, which I have long-term exposure. And as you can see here, we actually broke down out of this trend line, but looks like we're gonna close inside. But my first order is gonna be at 68. So when we bounce here, I expect a little bounce here. I'm just gonna have my first order to increase my exposure to GDX. If we break down, no problem. Next one will be 58. I'm just gonna DCA all the way down here. So those are my two long-term order positions for GDX. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below. One more thing that I didn't mention is this ratio gold miners versus gold. So right now, currently, gold versus GDX ratio is around 55.7, which is moderately weak. And I'm just starting to think about increasing my exposure. But if we get to 60 to 70, which is gonna mean that GDX is undervalued against gold, and it's just gonna be really good to accumulate. But if we get there, I'm gonna communicate with you guys. So make sure you subscribe, like the video, and follow for more information. I'm gonna make sure to update you guys more in the future. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, drop them down below, and see you soon. Bye.